Hey everyone, welcome to another video from Greg at killerreviews.com. So, I feel like I'm on like a late night TV show. Hey, welcome to Late Night with Greg from killerreviews.com. Broadcasting live from the palace with the wolf blanket in the background. This is Wolf Dog Greg coming live at you from New Hampshire. Well, here's the deal, folks. When I watched like 3 minutes of my last board gaming update video, just to check the quality of, to see if it looked, good and stuff like that. And all it is my fat, ugly head, and I'm talking about games constantly, but all you see is my face, except for when I show you a piece or a game board. And I figured this way, you can I can show you the game. I can put the game on the table, and you can look at it, and I can show you it, and it's much better than the other process. So, I'm also not going to explain as in detail as I did last time. Because as a viewer, do you really want to watch, 2 hours of this? So, I'm going to try to keep it down to, 20 minutes. Maybe a half hour. So, these are games I've either purchased online, or in a store, or I found, like a game store, an official tabletop store, or surfing, cruising thrift stores. I have some awesome finds for you guys today. So these are no specific order, but the first one we have here is electronic Battleship. And I do want to open some of these up to show you guys. So this is the game, and no! Shame on you, game. It's the game's supposed to have, there's a gazillion pieces in here, and the latches are supposed to hold it tight so that doesn't happen, but it doesn't do that. So I have to find a better way. It's really hard to store the pieces. Usually I do little baggies, but if you do the little bags, it just doesn't work very well. There's not enough room in this little cavern, was the word I had in mind. Not enough room in this little cubby hole to fit the plastic, because you can fit more just without the plastic. But anyway, it's Electronic Battleship, and I watched a video on this about the difference between this and the other game. You can play by yourself, which is cool, because I have no friends. But you turn it on. Remote terminal activated. And there's a lot more options you can do. You can do super subs, super missiles, tracking. But here's how the board looks. It looks like that, kind of, but it goes down even more. And this is your Battleship board, just like normal Battleship. And it is electronic, so you can play against the computer. But it's kind of cool, and you're not even going to believe how much I paid for this. Going once, going twice. That's not just my little finger. It's $1. And it's complete. It's complete. Has all the ships. It came with batteries, believe it or not, in the game still. And it works. It has all the pieces and it works. Isn't that crazy? This is a brand new. This is a $40 game, I think. Usually $50 or $60, but right now it's $40. I paid $1 for it. Yeah, pretty freaking sweet. Pick this up. This seems pretty cool, actually. Disney's DVD Bingo. We went to my son's school had a bingo fundraiser a couple months ago, and the kids loved bingo. I paid $5 for this at a Goodwill. It's in the DVD is in exceptional condition, which is obviously the most important thing with the DVD game. But yeah, here are the boards. And sure enough, like, you put the DVD in, and different Disney characters on the screen are like, "Hey, everybody, it's I don't think that's probably not anybody. Hey, everybody, this is Goofy, everybody. Today's bingo number is N28. N28. The next number is 050. And the kids go crazy, right? So that's Disney DVD Bingo. $5. You got it. If you have kids, I enjoy buying the kids' games just as much because I know the kids will like them. And my son's spy kit. Here's one. I'm just gonna do this. It's my change. There we go. How about that? Oh yeah, it's just like on TV. Hey, holla, holla. Settlers of Catan. I got this for I think it was $25, and maybe it was like $30 shipped, or like $25 shipped. It was used, but the Amazon reseller described it as like new or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I mean, like, I have not played the game, but collecting board games. It's like, this isn't. I know, like, to some of my YouTube viewers and podcast listeners, it might be like Greg has board game fever, he's going crazy. But if you listen back to the podcast, I was buying board games a couple years back. I just didn't have the room for them, but I've cleared out a lot of stuff since then. Settlers Catan, I think it's a must-have. I've watched YouTube videos on it, and I've watched YouTube videos on it. It's one of the best-selling games ever. It's very well reviewed. I'm talking behind the game. I have 3 brothers, and I said, "What game do you guys want to play? Next time we'll hang out." And I gave them a bunch of options, like 10 options, and 2 of them picked this game. So I believe this is a must-have in your collection, and I'm glad I got it out of the way. I haven't played it yet. It's been like, I've had it for a couple weeks. I'm so proud of this find. I know what you're thinking. Clue? Whatever. I mean, clues everywhere. Who cares about Clue? Right? Clues everywhere. Who cares about Clue? There's a million clues. It's an extremely popular game, right? Well, let me explain something to you, okay? There have been lots and lots of revisions of Clue, okay? And the latest one now does the current trend of putting in a smaller box. And the current one is like, there's 2 different boards that you can use if you flip over the board. But it's like, hey, this is Joe. Hey, I'm a party animal. Then it's like, hey, my name's Barbara. I'm a punk rocker. And it's like, geared towards more, whatever, pop culture-ish. But I grew up playing the game like if you've seen the movie Clue, the movie's based on the game Clue, obviously, but the original Clue box art very much shows you the tone of the movie Clue. This is one of my... Jesus! Scared the crap out of me. My daughter just slammed the toilet down. Do not come out here naked and wipe your butt. But don't drop the tablet in the toilet. Don't drop the tablet in the toilet. Clue's one of my favorite games. I love the simplicity of it. And this box art is from, I think it was 1992, I believe. There's 2 dates on the back. Package and contents, 1986, 1992. This might be from 86 or 92. I'm not sure how that works. But if you look at the back, like, holy moly, the family playing the game. This is old, guys. This is at least 1992, if not earlier. But it's just a different tone. Like, this is not the Clue that I played as a kid. Like, that's my dream find. I know, you need to go plug that in. Ask Gage. Go plug that in. It's gonna die. I know I can go on eBay and buy the original, I don't know, the version of Clue I grew up with the box art I grew up with. That's my, like, dream Clue version. I know I can go on eBay and buy it for $20. I know this, but I want to find it. Like, do you think Indiana Jones wants to walk down to the thrift store and pick up the chalice of the Almighty? No. He wants to find it. So, this version is in exceptional condition. I've already bagged all the contents. Blank character sheets. All the pieces should be under here. Oh, they're all in that bag. Yeah, there's not many pieces to Clue. Anyway, I love that version of the board game. It's not my ultimate version to obtain, but this kind of condition, this old of an edition, for $1, I had to buy it. Honestly, this might have been like $2. Maybe I can put that right there, maybe? Yeah, that's good. It's kind of interesting. This one's kind of a sellout. The Game of Life, Pirates of the Caribbean Edition. I'm not going to open this up, except I will, I guess. Here we go. I'm not going to show you everything. I mean, there's little, like, ships, right? It's hard to see it was black, but... well, here's the deal, people. I've honestly never played the Game of Life. Never played it. I'm going to be playing it soon, probably. But here's the deal. First of all, I feel like if I'm going to collect board games, I have to own Life. I have to own Clue. I have to own Monopoly. I have to own Stratego. I mean, whatever it is. Like, I need to own Settle of Catan. Game of Life is one I have to own, but I have this thing inside of me that has to collect different editions of games. I feel like it represents a certain point in time where this, like, Pirates of the Caribbean was popular enough to warrant an edition of Game of Life. So by having this, even though I might never play it, honestly, I like having it represented. I also have a Game of Life Simpsons version I picked up as well, but I forgot to pick it up out of the car. But, like, so now I have 2 Games of Life. This was $2. at a thrift store, $2. That's 4 quarters that's sitting like in your couch cushions or under your car seats. $2 for that. It's complete. I just figured, why not? Oh, I still have quite a few games here. Oh, sweet. This is cool. Oh, that's my son's investigation kit. Alright, here's, you ready for this? This local play area around my town is called Cowabungas, okay? And Cowabungas, it's like a play center where kids can jump on huge floats and stuff, and like bouncy houses. And they have a giant Connect 4 with the actual pieces. When I say giant, it's like 3 feet wide by 2.5 feet high. It's like large, right? I feel like my kids see this type of like game in places throughout their lives, and they have no idea what it is. And I figured, like, I grew up with this game. It's a classic game. I don't really care about what edition I buy. This was $3, and I don't really care if it's like the newest version of the game, because it's not really. I'm not really passionate about the game. But I feel like I should own Connect 4. I feel like that's important to own that game in your collection. And I feel like it's a game my kids can understand too rather easily, which is good. I am so psyched about this find. You need to ask Gage for help. I'm doing a video. I'm so excited about this find. You never know what you're going to find at these thrift stores.
Hey, Daddy.
$1. No, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm doing my video. Bring Gage over here, please. Sure, I will parent while I do my video. Sure, I'll just take time. Sorry, guys. I have to discipline my children for everybody to see on YouTube. Because they can't just let me do this for 15 minutes. Ouija board. $1. Never used. It's never. You need to help her, or else you lose everything for the rest of your life. Whatever she needs to know, whatever she needs help with. Mint condition. This freaking thing was never used. Glow in the dark Ouija board. This is a $20 item. $20 at Toys R Us, as the thrifters would say, all day long. $20 all day long. It's literally never been used for $1. I had one before, but we got rid of it for some reason. Missing. Hey Gage, can you see if there's another bag somewhere? Can you check for another bag? I'm missing one of my games. Alright. If you remember, last video we talked about Candyland. I reviewed the new Candyland. Well, guess what I got? Oh, thank you very much, Gage. Thank you for the help.
Daddy?
Thank you very much, bud.
Daddy, the old Candyland.
Yeah, the old one. I'm not doing that. Okay. The last video I talked about the Candyland, the version I purchased, and I was so disappointed. Okay, so I went to my local Savers, which is a little bit more expensive thrift store for around here, and they had 3 versions of Candyland. And what I did was I went through all 3 of the board games and took the best pieces from each one to put together the best version of Candyland. Okay, so we have the box art, we have the board, which is way better, in my opinion, than the new Candyland. This is huge! It's hard to find a used Candyland with this piece. Boom. The instructions. Boom. Not to mention cards that are not bent to crap. If you're searching the one person out of a million who cares about Candyland, their version of Candyland, if you're searching for a used copy of Candyland, all you're going to find all day long are cards that are bent to crap. Okay, this is how it worked. One set out of the 3 at the store had instructions. One set had cards that weren't bent to crap. I couldn't believe how good the condition these cards were. One had this insert in it. Only one of them. And then I picked the best, the most undamaged cover. So I know people are like, oh, Candyland, whatever. But I played this as a kid. I love this game. And this, in my opinion, is the best version you're going to find of it on the planet. With the exception of finding an earlier released version of this from, like, whatever, the 70s, early 80s. That would be pretty badass. But I don't know what those look like. This might be a pretty early version. I don't know. Okay? Candyland. Let's do a big one. Whew, that's heavy. Pathfinder, the card game. Yeah. Okay, do you know I'm recording? Do you see that camera? I'm recording a video. Don't you know that when I record videos that I like to have quiet and not be bothered? So, how do you explain yourself?
I really want ice cream.
Okay, so you don't care at all about what I'm doing. You just want your ice cream. Okay, yeah? Okay, the answer is yes. Okay, well, how about you don't get ice cream because you're being rude? Okay? I'll talk to you later. Ugh, awesome. I love doing that in front of everybody. You know, the truth is, if I do these videos, I have my kids 80. I actually did the math for court purposes. I have them 80 to 85% of their lives. Okay? If I just don't do the video with those interruptions, I can't do videos. That's just how it works. So it sucks. I mean, I guess I could edit them out, but then who has time to sit there and edit videos? You know, I mean, it's a half-hour video. Okay, Pathfinder the card game. I don't even care anymore. I'm just so done. Pathfinder the card game. It's just cards. All it is cards. If you open it up, right now it's a mess because I keep moving it. But I guess cards and dice. But it's just endless. It's a deck builder game. It's just endless cards. I spent hours organizing these, but now they're just completely all over the place. But yeah, this was $50. I absolutely love collecting, and you know, I mean, I like collecting stuff I like, and there's so many cards in here, and you like to organize the cards and alphabetize them and buy expansion packs and play the game too. It's a really, really, really cool experience, and I highly suggest you guys checking it out. It's gotten great reviews. I don't know, like, if you can just do like Magic the Gathering, and that's just as cool. I'm not really into deck building. It just, I was at the game store and I had credit. I had $60 of credit at a game store that I wasn't usually in that town for. And she had talked about this game, and it seemed like a really good idea. And I agree, it is. So here's that. I picked up some puzzles. Just real quick. I have a thing for Christmas puzzles. Yeah, I can hear my daughter crying. She needs a nap. She's just a complete wreck. There's that. I just, on Christmas I love to make puzzles, and they're $1. They're probably missing pieces. I picked up some trading cards for the board game I'm working on, just for some card stock. Almost done. Almost done. I picked up this game. This game is interesting. It was $4. $4, and it's like Monopoly. It's like Monopoly. Right? Look at the board. Just like Monopoly, right? It's like Monopoly. And when I saw the back of it, I was thinking, oh, it's a Monopoly 50s version. Like, it's just one of those special editions. But it's not. Like, if you open it up and look at the pieces, they're very, it's almost like homemade. Like somebody made this game themselves. And I don't know, if they had 1,000 copies or something. I'm gonna have to look this up online. But looking at the pieces, the actual property cards and the community chest cards, it doesn't look like the quality of Monopoly. So I'm guessing it was self-produced. I don't know, but it was $4, and it's literally in mint condition. It looks like it's never been played, probably because the game sucks. No, I'm joking. It's Monopoly. Late for the Sky is a logo. I guess the company that did the game, but it's in impeccable condition, and I'm probably guessing it's pretty rare. It was $4, so I picked it up. Who knows? I thought it'd be a good collect something for the collection. So I'm very proud of this purchase. I don't own a copy of Monopoly, and I've been really wanting to get one. But the last video I talked about how I'm very picky about what Monopoly version I buy. Well, I found one. Now, this isn't my dream version of Monopoly. Okay, I'll probably buy many versions of Monopoly. It's one of my favorite games. Okay, but this was $5. This was $5, and it's the Deluxe Anniversary Edition. This has I think it's 12 tokens, 12 player tokens. It has the property. How do I do this? The property spinner, which is nice. 12 tokens, and it has the money tray. And I did not think this was going to be complete, but I did find it complete for $5, and I like the box art enough. I think it's a nice version of Monopoly. It's not in great condition. There's a tear in the front right here. I don't know, if I'm gonna buy something and for collecting, and put it on a shelf, I might care more about like the quality. But these games are actually going to get played. And like, let's say I buy a brand new copy of this for like $20 or $30. It's going to get ripped anyway because my kids are going to be playing it for the next 5 years, 10 years, whatever. So I'm not, as long as the box isn't like completely cut or ripped or something, I'm fine. So this is a pretty good condition Monopoly. And the pieces are all here, which really surprised me, for $5. This allows me to have Monopoly in my board game collection, a version that I'm happy with. It's not too tacky, and then I can just build on and buy different versions later. So I'm psyched I found this for $5. One left. Alright, one board game left for my update for this few weeks or whatever. I am extremely proud of this find. Extremely proud of this. And you're gonna probably shake your head when you see what game it is. But after I'm done talking about it, I think you'll change your mind. Are you ready? Mall Madness. Okay, first of all, this edition, I believe this is the first Mall Madness that was released. I was looking on the back. $1989. I believe this is the first, like box size. It's been re-released many. Are you in a better mood? It's been re-released many times. Okay, cheaper versions of the game. I bought this for $1. $1, and it's worth $50. It's worth $50 at minimum. $50 to $70 somebody would pay for this. And I bought it for $1. The idea of the game is that you walk around the mall. You walk around the mall and buy stuff. And it actually does have a voice machine. And you put your you press a button and it says, there's a shoe sale at Sarah's Shoes. And then you only have so much time to get the player into Sarah's Shoes to buy. I think the idea is to buy so much stuff and not spend so much money. But I could be wrong. But, and you put your credit card in like a machine and it says like, you've been charged $5. This is the machine. Oh, I took a battery out to make sure it wouldn't waste batteries. I took a battery out. But anyway, this is the thing, and you put your credit card in here and stuff.
And say you have $1.
You have $1, right, Bryn?
Yep. Caught it.
See, I'm actually a really nice dad to these guys. I'm really nice I'm really a good dad. But I just don't like the disrespect, of not caring about what I'm doing,
We can buy a car that she cares.
Okay. Let me show you the difference in box size. So, okay, here's Mall Madness. Here's the Game of Life. Are you seeing this? This is the size of a Monopoly game. This is Mall Madness. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is the Ouija board. Okay? This game is literally huge. This is my body over the... Look, it's wider than my shoulders for the most part. This game is it's like a game and a half. So this I'm probably not gonna play Mob Madness. Ugh.
Bye.
I'm probably not gonna play this.
Bye.
But I am super excited to have it in the collection.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not easy to find.
No.
Thank you for reassuring my points. Okay, that's it, everybody. So we picked up Ouija Board, Pirates of the Caribbean Life, Clue, Mall Madness, the 50s Monopoly ripoff, Monopoly, Settlers of Catan, Disney Bingo.
Here we go.
Picked up a bunch of stuff. So thanks for watching, everybody. And follow my game development project. I'm developing a game. Had to do it. You know, I'm always thinking, you know. It's called Curse of Sadness. If you want to, I'm doing developer diaries. Okay, guys, let me know what you think of these games. Thanks for watching. And I'm going to reach over across the board to stop this video. But check out killerreviews.com and the Killer Reviews podcast. Bye.